I have had it with bedwetting alarms.
Our son's doctor told us to get a bedwetting alarm to help our son control his bedwetting.
And first we were told not to spend a lot of money, so I got an alarm for about 60 bucks.
That was 60 bucks down the drain. So we tried a $100 alarm. Another waste of time and money.
And then you asked me to get an expensive alarm, so I paid over 150 bucks. And it was also a frustrating experience.
These bedwetting alarms have been a non-stop hassle.
I had to make special attachments to our son's briefs to attach the sensor, using tapes, using pads, using every gadget you could think of, all of which kept costing us more money and wasting my time. And I was spoiling his briefs, sewing the sticky stuff, holes. Ugh.
And we thought that when we bought the alarms, that's all the money we'd have to spend. We were sure wrong.
Yeah. We were going nuts modifying our son's briefs and buying briefs and supplies and the special briefs that had to be used and purchased time and again.
I felt like I was being kicked every week with all these supplies and the trouble to make the alarms work.
On two of the alarms, the wires made me feel like I was trussing a chicken. We were concerned that our son would entangle himself or the wires would break. And that he couldn't move around.
Yeah, and if he was playing his video game before he went to bed, we couldn't hear the alarm if he wet himself.
We couldn't hear the alarm half the times he wet himself in his sleep. If the alarm went off, sometimes it didn't. I spent plenty of nights sleeping in his room so I would wake when the alarm sounded. If only we had an alarm in our bedroom that would alert us when he wet himself.
Some alarms were not even loud enough. If only I had a way of attaching our own alarms. A loud radio and a bright light could make a big difference.
And cleaning the sensor when it was soiled and reusing it was time-consuming. I felt like a mechanic or a surgeon. What, with all the tape and pads and special clothes and equipment? And I felt like the equipment would break.
I don't think I would be comfortable with all this junk next to my you-know-what when I slept. Every night would be a nightmare. It's been a bad experience.
You should use the DryBuddy bedwetting alarm system. It is wireless, so there are no wires. DryBuddy has a wireless sensor that is super easy to use, attach and detach, using a patent-pending magnetic attachment that does not damage clothing. DryBuddy comes with 2 alarms, one for your child's room and one for the parent's bedroom. So you sleep in your own bed with privacy and comfort and still hear the alarm. Additional alarms can be added throughout your home, and you can use any alarm you wish to, which plugs into a standard electric outlet. Make it louder, make it brighter, make the alarm whatever you want it to be, and no supplies. What you buy is all that you need. No tapes, no pads, no special briefs or clothes or any doodads. DryBuddy, a patent-pending, friendly, bedwetting alarm that will keep you and your child motivated to use the alarm every night. Comfort, convenience and innovation make DryBuddy the best solution for bedwetting problems.